Maraming salamat, Sir Ryan. Sa ating mga magulang, mga mag-aaral, at mga guro na nanonood ngayong oras na ito, magandang hapon po. Lalong-lalo na sa aming Education Program Supervisor, Mr. Raxy Rodelas, sa aming punong guro, Mr. Henry A. Sabido, sa aming Assistant to the Principal ng Junior High School, Mrs. Miraling Pandaan, sa aming Senior High School Focal Person, Ginoong Christian Habinyar, sa aming Mathematics Coordinator, Mrs. Maylene Tumanan, at sa lahat ng mga batang mandunong, magandang hapon. Welcome to Project SOAR, series of online academic review of Mathematics Grade Module. I am Ma'am Jeza, a teacher from Andres Bonifacio Integrated School, and I will be your reviewer for Week 2 of Grade 11 General Mathematics. Bago tayo magsimula sa ating pagbabalik-aral, kinakailangan nating ihanda ang inyong mga kagamitan. Ihanda ang mga sumusunod: ang inyong Clade module, ballpen, at papel na maaari ninyong gamitin sa pagsosolve. Handa na ba kayo? Kung handa na, tara na!
General Mathematics, Week 2 of the Mathematics Clade Learning Module. For this week, we are going to solve problems from Module 2A, representing real-life situations using rational functions, Module 2B, representing a rational function through its table of values, graphs, and equation, and Module 2C, finding the dominant range of a rational function. Before we start, let us first know what is a rational expression. A rational expression is an expression that can be written as a ratio of two polynomials. A rational equation is an equation involving rational expression. Look at the example. 1 over x plus 2 over 3x equals 1 over 5. A rational inequality is an equality involving rational expressions. Look at the example. Pansinin ninyo na nagkaroon na ng inequality sign. And the last one, a rational function. A function of the form x is equal to p of x over q of x, where p of x and q of x are polynomial functions and q of x is not the zero function. Look at the example. At ngayong alam nyo na ang pinagkaiba ng rational equation, rational inequality, at rational function, determine whether the given is a rational function, a rational equation, a rational inequality, or none of this. Handa na ba kayo? Y equals 5x cubed minus 2x plus 1. What is your answer? The answer is none of this. This example is just a polynomial function. Next. 8 over x minus 8 is equal to x over 2x minus 1. The answer is correct. This is an example of a rational equation. How about this one? This is an example of a rational inequality. Very good. How about this? Ito naman ay isang halimbawa ng rational function. Tama. this time, let us now solve rational equations. Solve for x over x plus 2 minus 1 over x minus 2 is equal to 8 over x squared minus 4. To solve this equation, let us first factor out the equation. This will now become x over x plus 2 minus 1 over x minus 2 is equal to 8 over, what are the factors of x squared minus 4? It is x plus 2 and x minus 2. Now, let us multiply both sides of the equation by their LCD. Ano ang LCD na equation na to? The LCD is x plus 2 and x minus 2. So, let us now multiply x plus 2, x minus 2, and on the left side, let's multiply with x plus 2 and x minus 2. Alright? So, on the first term, if we multiply the LCD, ang matitira na lamang ay, alright, makakross out si x plus 2, kaya magiging x times x minus 2. Copy the sign. How about on the second term? If we multiply the LCD, makakross out si x minus 2. Anong matitira? Tama, si x plus 2. Equals, how about on this one? Ano ang makakross out? Very good. So, makakross out sila. Therefore, ang natira na lang ay 8. So, let us now distribute x times x minus 2. X times x is x squared. X times negative 2 equals negative 2x. And then, this will now become negative x. Negative 2 equals 8. So, x squared. Combine like terms. So, magiging negative 2x minus x is equal to negative 3x. And then, transpose 8. So, magiging negative 8 equals 0. Let us simplify the equation. So, this will now become x squared minus 3x minus 10 equals 0. And then, we can now factor this out. So, ano po ang factor ng equation na ito? It is x minus 5 times x plus 2 is equal to 0. So, meron tayong value of x na x equals negative 2 or x equals 5. Since x is equal to negative 2, kapag ito ang sinubstitute natin, this will make the equation undefined. Kailan ba nagiging undefined ang isang equation? Kapag ang denominator ay naging equal to 0. Therefore, the only solution is x is equals to 5. Now, let's go to Module 2A. Let's take the challenge. Consider an ecosystem of rabbits in a park that starts with 10 rabbits and can sustain up to 60 rabbits. An equation that can roughly model this scenario is P equals 60 over 1 plus 5 over T plus 1, where P represents the rabbit population in year T of the study. So, para sa problem nito, we will answer the following question. So, question number A. What is the rabbit population in year 10? Round your answer to the nearest whole rabbit. So, for here, we will just substitute the value of P, which is P is equals to 10. So, for this equation, magiging 60 over 1 plus 5 over, so kapag sinubstitute natin si 10, magiging 11 na siya. Very good, dahil 10 plus 1 equals 11. Next one, let us make the denominator as one expression. So, this will become 60 over 16 over 11. Very good. Next, let us multiply the equation by 16 over 11. Kaya magiging 16 over 11p is equals to 60, correct? And then, 16p is equals to 60 times 11. 16p is equals to 660. Divide both sides by 16. P is equals to, what is 660 divided by 16? (660 divided by 16 is equal to 41.25. Let us round this off to the nearest whole number. Therefore, there will be 41 rabbits in 10 years. Let us answer letter B. Solve this equation for t. Describe what this equation represents in the context of this problem. Let us make the denominator into one expression. The equation will now become P is equal to 60 over T plus 6 over T plus 1. Ma'am Jeza, saan galing si T plus 6? Okay po. So, from here, okay, ginamit natin si T plus 1 as their LCD, kaya si 1 ay magiging T plus 1 plus 5. And therefore, we will just combine the common terms, which is 1 plus 5. So, 1 plus 5 equals 6. Okay? That's why meron tayong T plus 6 plus 1. Okay? So, next step, okay, so we will now multiply this to P, kaya magiging T plus 6 over T plus 1. P is equals to 60. And then, multiply both sides by T plus 1. Kaya ano na lang ang matitira? Magiging T plus 6 na lang ito is equals to 60 times T plus 1. Okay? Now, we can now distribute. Dito na lang natin i-write ang ating answer. So, distribute P to T plus 6. So, it will now become PT plus 6P equals 60T plus 60. Since we want this equation in terms of T, let us transpose 60T to the left side. So, this will now become PT minus 60T. How about this one? This will now become 60 minus 6P. Okay? And then, let us factor this out. So, magiging T times P minus 60 is equal to 60 minus 6P. And then, divide both sides by P minus 60. Alright, para ma-cross out natin to. So, therefore, what is the equation in terms of T? This will now become T is equals to 60 minus 6P over P minus 60. Very good. Nasundan ba ako? Okay. Letter C. At what time does the population reach 50 rabbits? So, ang tinatanong na dito, ilang taon kaya ang darating bago magkaroon ng 50 rabbits? So, tamang-tama dahil sa letter B, sinolve natin ang equation in terms of X. Naalala nyo ba kung ano yung equation na yon? That is T is equal to 60 minus 6p over p minus 60, correct? Where p is the population of rabbits. Therefore, p is equals to 50. Pwede na ba tayong mag-substitute? Pwedeng-pwede na. So, 60 minus 6 times 50 all over 50 minus 60. Okay? Compute na natin. 60 minus, what is 6 times 50? 6 times 50 is equal to 300. Tama. How about the denominator? What is 50 minus 60? That is negative 10, correct? And then, what is 60 minus 300? That is alright, so that is negative 240 over negative 10. So what is negative 240 divided by negative 10? The answer is alright, the answer is 24. T is equals to 24. Therefore, the rabbit population is 50 in year 24 of the study. Now let's go to Module 2B. Let's take the challenge. Let us read the problem. Members of a high school cheerleading squad plan a trip to support their basketball team at a regional competition. The trip will cost 70 pesos per person plus a 420 pesos deposit for the bus. For this problem, find the total cost of the trip per cheerleader. We will write a function that represents the total cost of the trip per cheerleader, and we will determine the cost per person if 5 cheerleaders go on the trip, 7 cheerleaders go on the trip, and if 10 cheerleaders go on the trip. Alright? So, we can express this function as f of x is equal to, okay, since meron silang 420 pesos na deposit for the bus, so it will become 420 divided by x, where x is the number of person na kasali, plus 70. Very good. So therefore, this now is our function that represents the total cost of trip per cheerleader. Alright. Magkano ang babayaran kapag 5 cheerleaders ang sumama sa trip? We will just substitute 5 into our function. So that will become f of 5 is equal to 420 over 5 plus 70. Okay, class, grab your pen and paper and let us solve. What is 420 divided by 5? 420 divided by 5 is equal to 84. Very good. 84 plus 70 is equal to, okay, 154. F of 5 is equals to 154. Therefore, kapag 5 cheerleaders ang sumama sa trip, magkano ang kanilang babayaran? Magbabayad sila ng 154 pesos. Very good. Next. If 7 cheerleaders go on the trip, alright? So let us again substitute. F of 7 is equals to 420 over 7 plus 70. What is 420 divided by 7? 420 divided by 7 is equal to, okay, 60. Very good. So 60 plus 70 is equal to, i-comment ang sagot, 130. Very good. So f of 7 is equals to 130. Therefore, Kapag 7 cheerleaders ang sumama sa trip, magkano ang kanilang babayaran? Magbabayad sila ng 130 pesos. Very good. And the last question. Kapag 10 cheerleaders ang sumama sa trip. Alright? So this will now become F of 10 is equal to 420 over 10 plus 70. Okay, what is 420 divided by 10? It is 42. Very good. Plus 70. Now, what is 42 plus 70? It is? Okay, so 7 of 10 is equal to 112. Ibig sabihin, kapag 10 cheerleaders ang sumama sa trip, magkano ang kanilang babayaran? Alright, magbabayad sila ng 112 pesos. Very good. What have you learned this week, class? Ano ang natutunan ninyo sa General Mathematics ngayong ikalawang linggo? I-comment ang inyong mga sagot at gusto naming mabasa yan. Thanks for watching!
Maraming salamat at sinamahan ninyo ako sa ating pagbabalik-aral sa ikalawang linggo ng Grade 11 General Mathematics. If you have questions, feel free to send a message to our official Facebook page, Math Team Mathematics Teachers of Mandaluyong, or send a message to your math teacher. Once again, I'm Teacher Jeza saying, Math sa iyong mag-aral, tayo ng Math Tuto. Bye!